Hello everyone, welcome to the Market Outlook midweek this Wednesday afternoon post the budget announcement by the Honorable Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharamanji. And as we all sit back and try to dissect the fine lines and the fine print, the overall view on the budget is that it has been in line, especially with focus on capex plan, personal tax relief, push for agri sector, fiscal prudence path has been maintained, employment generation, no change in market related tax slabs, and of course, big positive for the SME and MSME sector, along with other benefits that the Honorable Finance Minister has announced in the budget. Uh, as I speak to you, the market has in fact given a thumbs up to the budget, and the levels that are there on the Sensex, Nifty, Nifty Bank, Rupee Dollar, and crude oil. I'll just familiarize you with all those levels. Sensex is up at 60,575, uptick of about 1,025 points. Nifty is at about 17,920, 260 points uptick. Nifty Bank 41,590, up 950 points. And the rupee dollar equation with a slight bit of strength in the rupee, the levels of rupee dollar 81.70 rupees to a dollar, and on the Brent marginal uptick again over here, $85.57 a barrel on the Brent, and $79.05 per barrel on the NYMEX. On the earnings front, well, up till now, no negativity, so that's a huge positive. And the news from the global arena, nothing much that can impact our markets. So let's pray that it stays that way. So, after a brief period of selling pressure, especially from the FIs, we have managed to recover from those losses thanks to the budget, thanks to the third quarter earnings, and little bit of stability is what we can witness right now. And hoping that in the next uh, 1 or 2 days we will have much more clarity after we dissect the budget and read the fine print. I think it should go down well. Corrections that we saw, we were earlier of the opinion that 17,800 on the Nifty spot on the lower side uh, will not be broken, and even if it does, then I think in our earlier conversation we had mentioned a level of 17,500. We broke that by about 40-50 odd points, and by the time we closed that day, we recovered and closed above 17,500. And as I speak to you, we are trading with a lot of positive bias. View is that possibly the extensive selling pressure, especially from the FIs, could be a thing of the past, especially with the budget in the backdrop. There are going to be much more uh, brighter spots where we can be in, and that would possibly attract a little bit of foreign direct investment into India, as well as flows into equity market. But having said that, even when the FIs were selling over the last week, 10 days, there was net buying by the domestic institutional investors. So that possibly cushioned the downside pressure that was there. Let's hope that we possibly overcome this negative impact that we had. And with the budget now being a thing of the past, uh, how will the budget impact the economy is what we all will start discussing. So overall, I think whatever large, big market participants have given a thumbs up to the budget, we also believe that the finance minister, most importantly, has walked the path of fiscal prudence, which is of most importance. Uh, However, having said that, before the budget was announced, up till early this morning, and in the past, a lot of arguments were put in place that this is the last full and final budget of this government. Uh, Maybe popularism will possibly overshadow fiscal prudence, but nothing like that. I think that's a big positive surprise, and not making any changes in equity market related, tax slabs. I think again that's a huge positive. So market has given it a thumbs up, and we did go into the budget with absolutely low expectation and a lot of selling pressure that was there. So this is the kind of recovery. So in this kind of sell-off, even earlier last week, we had mentioned that these are great times to build a portfolio from a long-term point of view. One area where I personally feel there was a little bit of less focus by the finance minister was on the defense front. However, in the earlier budget, there has been a lot of focus and budgetary allocation. So I believe as and when the situation and need arises, the government will do the needful to give push to all those companies which are associated with the defense sector. And that budget is not the only platform wherein government can make announcement as far as foreign direct investment in defense or any other policy changes or new regulation that has to be brought in. So with that view, one stock that has caught our eyes is BEL. Great set of numbers from the company for the third quarter, and equally the capabilities in terms of executing the order book. So BEL from the defense, even at the level where BEL is trading, friends, it's a stock that you could possibly have in your portfolio with the downside being protected. This is a fundamental investment idea, so please bear in mind that you need to have a long-term time horizon. So BEL is the first stock selection from the defense PSU category, and the second one is a relatively small or a mid cap private sector bank. This bank was in the spotlight because of certain regulation violation from the Reserve Bank of India, and it corrected also quite sharply. And on the numbers front, we are quite satisfied with the numbers, and with the hope and view that the future earnings are likely to have improved to a great extent, and that will translate into a lot of strength in the share prices. The name of the small stroke medium private sector bank is City Union Bank. Traditionally, this was a South India focused bank, but as the opportunities has come up, this bank has tried to extend its branch network and grow into a pan India. So it's a slow and steady winner, but definitely again with the levels at where City Union Bank is trading, our sense is that the downside should be protected. And on earnings front, future earnings front, as the delivery comes through, you will see a little bit of more positivity on the share prices. So these are the two investment ideas: defense BEL, public sector undertaking, and small stroke mid private sector bank in form of City Union Bank. Thank you very much for your patience hearing, and I'll see you again soon. Till then, take care. Bye.